Welcome to Hology Engine. My name is Annie. I'm the co-founder for Hology Engine, and today we're going to go through the editor basics. Let's get started. Hology Engine can be installed on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Before installing the engine though, make sure you have Node.js installed and also a code editor installed. And it can be any code editor out there. There's many options. For more information, please check out our Hology documentation. The link is down at the video description. When you open Hology Engine, you logged in, create a new project, you will arrive at this screen. You can either choose to create a new scene, but for today's purposes, we're going to use the demo. After you load into the scene, you'll notice that we only have sky and global fog in the objects bar on the right hand side for now. Then we have the asset browser at the bottom of the screen. You can click here and see all the items that are available for your usage. For today, we're going to click on shapes. Here are all the shapes available currently in our shapes library. You can also use the cursor on the right and scroll up and down to see other options. To use the shape in the library, simply point at the shape that you want to use, hold the left click and drag the item onto the scene, and then let go of the left click. To view your scene from any angle, you can hold right click and press one of the keys that you see here. For example, you can press right click and W to move forward. You can also press right click and S to move backwards. Right click and A to move to the left. Right click and D to move to the right. Now let's talk about the toolbar on the left hand side of the scene. We do have shortcuts for object transformation, selection, and duplication. However, if you're not familiar with the shortcuts yet, we do have it on the toolbar on the left side. Here you can see that you can hover over the icons and it will show you the function and also the shortcut key for it. Well, let's try it. If you press on the move icon, the XYZ axis will appear on the scene. You can drag the object across different locations in the scene wherever you want. When you press on the third icon, you can rotate the object in any orientation that you prefer. If you press on the fourth icon, you can also change the scale of the object vertically and horizontally. And last but not least, if you press on the last icon, you can duplicate the object in the scene. Next, we'll talk about group objects. Notice that we have two boxes now. So what happens if we want to group those two boxes together in the objects bar on the right hand side of the screen? What you can do is press Shift and left click on the second box. Notice that the two boxes are now selected. Then you press Ctrl G to group the objects together on the object bar. You can also rename the group. Now let's look at the toolbar on top of the scene. Notice that on the top bar there is an icon labeled as 2D. If you press on it, you will notice that the view of the objects have changed. The blue circle indicates that the feature is currently in use. And if you click on it again, the view will change back to the original view and the blue circle will disappear. Let's try to click on the icon on the right hand side that looks like a camera. Here you will see all the controls for the camera. Now let's try clicking on the icon labeled as local. Notice that when you click on it, the XYZ axis will change in accordance to how the object is rotated. The last icon we will click on is the grid. It enables snapping when moving or placing objects. Last but not least, If you click on the Hology icon on the top left-hand side, you will see all the other controls with the shortcut keys. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you need any more information, please visit the documentation for Hology. The link is below in the description.